Howdy folks, welcome to episode 44 with me and my co-pilot, apparently. Welcome you. But yeah, anyway, we're going to see, I don't know if we're going to be able to make this corner in a reasonable amount of turning radius. I don't think it's going to, you know what, I'm definitely going to need a taller track than that. Let's try. I might even want to just do this with a bridge instead. Let me see. Oh, that was interesting. That was cool. What was that? That looked really cool. What is that? What is it even doing there? Oh, it's just trying to... Okay. Anyway. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if it can get down here. See, the thing is, because we want to kind of stay level with that, we want to be at this angle when we get here, not like that. So I'm really thinking that we might want to try to redo this segment to make it sharper. And so what we're going to do is we're going to back up. We'll go back up and see how... Let's see how much fuel we have too. How are we doing in fuel? Oh, we still got fuel. Okay. Yeah, let's back up. And then we'll see how well we can do this. Because actually, you know what? The other train's going to come up this hill, isn't it? Maybe? Yeah, the other train might come up this hill anyway. So we might want to just back down the hill. Let me see, which way do we want to go down this hill? Do we still have stuff stuck on that track? No. So I'm kind of thinking that if we do go past that switch, we want to go that way. But yeah, we'll get this off of this area, and we'll see what we can connect as far as getting that to curve a little bit more into that. I mean, why would they make it so that you can't, right? That's kind of my thought, is they'd probably make it so that you can, so that that's a possible way to get there. Maybe. But yeah, we'll just get this past, all the way back past the tools and everything, so that the other train, if we do bring one up before that, we can do this. Okay. Let's do that too. Probably should have been doing that before we started moving, huh? Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Okay. That looks good. And then we're going to bring this to a stop here. There we go. Alright. How about that? And... Alright, so we're going to go over this way, over yonder, and we're going to, before we disconnect this track, because I don't want to have to fight with trying to reconnect it if this doesn't work out the way I want it to, we're going to try this, and then we're going to see what kind of angle we can get here. Oh yeah, see? That looks way better. And we'll... There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Because then we can do a bridge over here. See, we're going to go like this. And then we'll turn that into a bridge. So why don't we get rid of... See, now we got to get rid of the water tower and also... I mean, that looked ridiculous anyway. So, yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this eventually. We'll get rid of these. If we can. There we go. I think we'll leave the water tower here. You know, I should have made that split off, shouldn't I? I should have made that. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have left that to split off or whatever. Let me see. This goes straight for quite a while, yeah. Although we kind of do need it to go straight for quite a while, don't we? Maybe. Let's try this. See if we can get a switch in here. How's that look? That looks good. See, that curve's even sharper than the one we have. So yeah, okay. We're gonna go like, let's get out of here first. Let's get rid of this. And we're gonna go like this, and we're going to connect this one. Is it going to not? It's not going to. There we go. Okay. And then let's get rid of this, as long as we're here. And then we're going to put in the straightaway here too. Maybe we can go down this way a little bit. And just make it kind of a, whatchamacallit. Because the other one goes across a bridge too, right? So let's do that. We'll make this a little, this, we're going to do this one so that we can get down here a little bit more. Is that that's the farthest it can go? It can't curve anymore? That's not possible. Why? What is the... Oh, control just makes it go perfectly straight. Okay, so let's try this. And let's go like this. I don't know why it would... That was so weird that it would prevent me from doing that. So we want to get to about here. We basically want it to come up underneath ourselves here. Like that. That looks good. There we go. I mean, that was a huge radius, wasn't it? Let's see, what was the radius on that? Yeah, that's a 90 meter. That's really wide. That's a nice wide turn. Nice wide, easy turn. Okay, and then what we can do is we can go like... we're gonna go like this, and should we start the bridge here? Start a bridge with the flat trestle here. Let's see if we can get this bridge to go across here. It was right there. How's that look? Yeah, there we go. Does that go like down a hill and then up a big hill, or what? How does that go hill-wise? No, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. That's perfect. I like it. I like that. Okay, so let's see if we can get this over here to do our thing too. So we're going to start a bridge here. Can we scroll down? Yeah, we can scroll down. We're going to do a bridge. We're going to do a wooden trestle. There we go. And let's see if we can get this to come down here. See, I wanted to... Yeah, that's so horrible. It just does the... There we go. Because look at the angle it's coming down at. I mean, I want it to come that low, but it's like it's diving. You know, you're not gonna be able to continue that. Let's see if we can get it to come out here, maybe. There we go. Like this. How's this look? Yeah, that's more like it. Like that. And then where is the one that we're going to? Whoops. Yeah. Okay, now it's going to lay down a bunch of track because I clicked. Because it's going to click through the map. We want to connect to this, so we do want to go left of this big thing. I mean, honestly, we want to split because we still want to be able to go to the smelter, right? But yeah. So the one we're going to, that's the smelter. The one we're going to is going to be over here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we're going to go... Whoops, where did that other chunk of track go? See, that I'm sure that's what happened when we had that... Did it lay a piece of track there or no? Do you remember when we had that piece of track that was like sitting in the middle of the tunnel? I'll bet that's what happened. Is I was clicking to drag around on the tunnel while I still had a... whatchamacallit, piece of track set up on a build. Okay, so we're going to come down this way, basically, and then we can split off both directions. If it'll let me. Is it going to let me? I don't think it wants to let me do as much of an angle as... There we go, like that. There. And then we're going to go like this with the 5 meter. Might do a wall, I don't know. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. That's going to be an adventure, I can tell you that much. That looks more like a roller coaster than a train track. Okay, and then do we want to split off to this way? Because which direction is our thing going to come in? I mean, we probably want to go to the side of this and then split off. That's what we want to do. Okay. So let's do that. One way or the other. I think we do want to have kind of a straightaway before and after that hill. Like, so you can get a run up to the hill and when you're coming down the hill so that you're not, like, coming around, you know, slamming around some giant corner as you get there. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to go one more segment. So let's get back to the low. There we go, the low one. And then we're going to come this way a little bit. There we go. That's much better. Like that. And then this will split off to the right. There we go. And is this going to go straight? Yeah, this is going to go straight. That's what we want. So we're going to go this way first. Is that our loop? I think that's our loop, isn't it? Yeah, that's the bottom of the loop. And then this is going to come through here. Okay. And then we're going to go like this. I want to see which way this goes. Let's check our map here real quick. Okay, so this does curve this way. All right. I think what we'll do is we'll take this and extend it out back to here. Because otherwise we're going to end up with... Do we have a... Yeah, we have a telegraph office over here. Okay. Let's go this way. So yeah, what we want to do is we want to come from here. And I mean, we might even want to not leave this perfectly straight. Is this one piece of track? I think it's one single piece of track that's in a perfectly straight line. Because that's where we want to curve to. So yeah, why don't we go... We're going to go like this. We're going to take this out of here. Yeah, see, it was a big, long chunk. Okay. So we're going to go like this. We should be able to connect this really easily. He says. Is it that one right there? I think it's that one. Let me see. It's between these two. Okay. All right. That looks like, yeah, that looks like we should be able to do it. Okay. So we're there. So it's to the side of this one. Come on, you can do it. So we're going to come out to the side of this one and kind of curve this way. What is it doing? Is it just because it's going so far or what? Oh, there's a little hill right here. Okay. All right, let's go like this. And we'll see if we can connect it now. It should connect. Whoops. Should connect. If it'll let us. If we can get the green. Okay. It's not going to do that. Let's do the medium. Let's see what we get here. Is it going to let me? I don't understand what it's... There we go. Okay. So, let's make sure we have all the trees taken out. Is our train going to make it over that? I think it will. I mean, that's really cutting it close, but... Wow. That right there, that's super close. I don't know about that, man. Let's take an engine across that and see. Because we might have to move this track. Yeah, we might have to move that. But we need an engine and a boxcar, right? So let's see where we have an engine and a boxcar. So we need to bring tools over. Where is our... Boxcars are over here. Do we have an engine over here? I thought we had one that was used to put these up here. No? Okay. So which ones... we're going to go to the B, the buy screen, and we're going to go these, and we're going to check which ones, again, I have to do this every time. Burn shops. Okay, so it's that one. The ventilated, no. The stock car, yes. So we can use the stock car. Okay. And then we do want to buy a locomotive, I think. And we have those. We have the consult. Do we have this? We don't have a class 70. We haven't had one of those for a while. Oh, that's wood. Is it? Oh, that's wood. Okay. Let me see. Where did it just go? Class 70. Lima. Did we... I don't think we got one of those. That doesn't look very fast, though, with those tiny little wheels, does it? Yeah, we'll do the class 70 with the wood. This one was fun, if I recall. Alright, let's do this, and we're going to order... let's customize it. Let's see what we got. There we go. I do like the little flags on there. We'll see if we can get those to move. It's been a while. It's only 3 paint jobs. Okay. Alright, so where'd they put it? There it is. They put it back here. And then we need the ventilated. Then we need these ones, right? That was the one that... Let me double check before we get all the way over there. It's the stock car. Yeah, the stock car is the one that we want to use. Okay, that's these. Alright. Let's get some wood in here. There we go. Alright. And then, while that's happening... Should we just bring all 3 cars? We'll just bring the one for right now. The thing is, if we bring one, then the cars are separated. So we might as well just bring all 3 anyway, you know? Let's go like this. Whoops. We're going to go... Am I not... There we go. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me fly, so let's go like this. It's weird. I'm not sure what it does when it gets stuck like that. I forget what the deal was with that. There we go. We're going to turn off the brakes. We're going to set up our switches because this thing has to warm up. Thankfully, it doesn't take literally 12 hours or whatever. Right? And then we'll come up here. And we're going to end up going... Let me see. I think we're going to end up going forward that way. So, but let's just see if we get any heat on here yet. What do we got? The boiler's still at 0. Where's our temperature? There it is. Oh yeah, we got a ways to go. Okay, so let me see. We're gonna come backwards and then we'll be going forward when we go this way. Okay, so yeah, we'll just come around this. We can test this one and get our things and then continue back around the loop to do this and come up this way. Okay, cool. And are we going to, yeah, you know what, we'll just leave that one there. I don't want to have to move it again. So yeah, I was thinking about putting it onto the siding, but I don't think we'll do that. Do we still not have any? Yeah, here we go. We're starting to get some. Okay, let's go like reverser. See if we can get this to move. Because the boiler will come up as we go. There we go. All right. Oh, that's right. The flags just stay completely stiff like that. Okay. Sure thing. All right. And then, yeah, we'll just bring the number of boxes that we need, which I believe is 30, isn't it? Do we need 30 tools? I think that's how many tools we need for this. Oh, you know what? I'll bet this has the brake on too. There we go. Much better. I'm a genius sometimes. And then there's the other, not that 1 second of my life. Okay. I'm looking. We have a triple switch here that I'm gonna die on, right? No. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go past that switch. There we go. That sounded cool. There we are. Let me turn on my speakers so you guys don't get so much blowback on there. Much better. I don't think the mic picks up too much of that, but it can sometimes. Alright, let's get some more speed here. Yeah, this should make it interesting getting up the hill on our little wood-powered thing. It would be interesting if the tender changed weights. I don't know if it does or not, but if the tender changed weights based on how much logs, how much wood you have on it, and how many logs, how much wood. And same thing with the water, how much, you know, how many water you have in it. No, I know half the people just unsubscribed because I said that. How many water? There went the other half. All right, well it's just you now. We're back to just the two of us. All right. Anyway. Okay, and we're gonna come around. Yeah, we'll just do that. We're gonna come around this way, and then we'll just continue the loop. Sounds good to me. Are we coming up a hill or something? It felt like we were just really slowing down a lot. Didn't it? Alright, we're coming into town. There we go. We get to test this and see how well it works. Let's see how it does. We're just going to let it do its thing. I'm not going to try to slow it down. I'm just going to cross my fingers and and hope for the best. I think we did successfully bring one around this. It was just very, very scary, that was all. Let's give it a little bit more juice here. Because see, down here, yeah, see, the wheels are like inside and outside of the, you know what I mean? Because the wheels are rigid and stay in a straight line, so when the track curves that sharply, it's like the wheel isn't even, those wheels in the middle, these two wheels aren't even touching the track, and the two on the other side too. I'm sure there's an industry term for that too. Am I right? Okay, we're gonna put him in this one because I wanna. No, we are gonna put him in the front. I do want to put him in the front because I want to drop those off. We're gonna drop them off head first. So yeah, there we go. All right, and then this we're gonna go like this. It would be kind of cool if they had a thing that would set the brakes and set the, you know what I mean? You set the brakes on this car, you open and close the hatches. They really could do some more. Although I'm sure the vast majority of people who play this don't want to just sit there and press buttons from a distance as much as, I mean, kind of the fun of this is you're driving the train, not just watching it. Because that was what really kept my interest from the other ones that we tried to play was you don't do as much of the just driving around, you know, you're managing things. It's like I don't want to manage things. I want to pilot a vehicle. And yeah, you know, we can lay out some track and stuff like that, but I don't want to sit there and worry about schedules and ledgers and hey, let's have a meeting so we can make sure we're all on the same page and use a bunch of other, you know, jargon, business jargon. We can leverage our corporate identity and, you know. That's what games are about, right? that's why you go play a game. To leverage your corporate identity and brand blah 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 and, you know, synergy. Okay. 21, so we need 3 more loads here, and then we can go. Then we're good. There's 2 more. And then, yeah, I don't think we're going to make it. Yeah, no, we'll just run long, because I did take a little bit. I did take a little bit extra. 27. Go. Yay. Okay. And hopefully it's out of there before it comes back. Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. What's it gonna do? It's over there. It's trying to load. Don't drop them on the ground. No! Okay. I have no idea if it wasted those. Generally, it doesn't until it actually loads it into here. It just considers it. Because I think at first it did do that, though. Okay, we need to flip this switch over here so we don't just keep going in circles. That definitely helps. Okay, and then we should be good all the way up to the hill. Should be good all the way up. Yep. Alright, let's do it. There we go. Let's get some more speed too. We're a light train, we can, or a small train, we can take this at whatever our full speed is. Do any of these go beyond, I don't think any of them go beyond like 20% on the reverser. I don't think any of them can go faster than whatever you can get at 23 on a reverser. Maybe it's a per engine thing, I don't know, but okay. Let's see what this thing does, because that might be the end of the episode there if we don't make it over this. And I think this side is going to be the questionable side. So let's get a good view of this. See what happens here. There we go. We can make it over the sand. Oh! Okay, that's funny. That's a little, yeah. We're gonna have to rebuild that to go around that a little bit, or up over it or something, because that's really bad. And you know what I didn't do too? I didn't get rid of all the other stuff. All right, I think that is gonna be that is gonna be the end of the episode, because we got this coming up here too. We're gonna have to get this one right here too, that little one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of all this stuff. So that's gonna be it for episode 44. Join me in episode 45. We will, we'll get all this cleaned up, and then we'll bring this up there, and we should have some gold. So yeah, join me in episode 45. We'll see you then. Later.